Education in the age of AI, bringing humanity to a greater level. The education sector is not spared from the impact of artificial intelligence AI. High capabilities can help and have the potential to change Indonesia's education system. The results of an analysis by Kompas found that AI capabilities will now help detail 33% of jobs in the education sector. It is estimated that 2 million people out of a total of 6.3 million workers in the education sector will be assisted by AI. Education policy expert from Jakarta State University, Unifa Rosidi, acknowledged that AI can replace some of the tasks of educators. This intelligent machine, honestly, can take over even the most complex learning processes. This also undermines the paradigm of learning in schools, said Unifa Rosidi, an education policy expert who is also the chairman of the Indonesian Teachers Union, on Tuesday, June 13, 2023 in Jakarta. For Unifa, AI has the potential for such significant transformative power. Compared to previous technological disruptions, such as computers or even calculators. Also read, high-need science, technology, engineering and mathematics. This AI requires a shorter time, but its progress is exponential and cannot be predicted. AI can broaden our horizons on various things and cannot be caught up by our brains. However, it also weakens our critical thinking skills, said Unifa. Thus, according to Unifa, there needs to be a repositioning of the role of the education system and teachers. Teachers are no longer seen as the source of learning materials, but rather as mediators and dialogue partners for students in understanding the subject matter. According to her, it is important for teachers to work together with students to stimulate critical thinking from learning contents that may later be conveyed by AI. Teachers need to show students how to think critically, how to make strategic decisions, and how to train emotions and empathy, said Unifa. The ability to be emotional and empathic is something that AI cannot do. In OpenAI's research examining the impact of ChatGPT on the job market entitled GTTS or GTTS, an early look at the labor market impact of large language models, industrial sectors that require direct human interaction, namely social assistance or the social service sector, is the sector with the lowest disruption, compared to other sectors such as banking or telecommunications. This AI requires less time, but its progress is exponential and cannot be predicted. AI can broaden our horizons on various matters and cannot be matched by our brains. However, it also weakens our critical thinking skills. The teacher cannot be replaced, as long as it is not a teacher who simply surrenders. The type of teacher needed is a teacher who is willing to train student intuition and critical thinking skills. A teacher who is willing to work with students to learn about new and different things, he said. Maintain integrity. The importance of changing the role of teachers to maintain students' critical thinking and reasoning skills has also been agreed upon by the Director General of Higher Education at the Ministry of Education, Culture, Research, and Technology, Prof. Nizam. According to him, the main challenge in education in this era of AI is the integrity of knowledge. Namely, how to maintain the integrity of the work of students, lecturers, and researchers without plagiarism or replication from AI. However, according to him, prohibiting the use of AI in the classroom is not a solution. Nizam said that the education world needs to embrace AI as a tool that will help advance science. For me, the most important thing is that we embrace welcome AI. Technology is impossible to stop and will continue to grow and advance, said Nizam. Therefore, there is a need to change conventional pedagogy to one that involves AI in the learning process. According to him, AI is a tool that has great potential in the classroom. For example, in an elementary school class, AI can help identify students who are still struggling by designing specific questions and processing the students' answers directly. The teacher can immediately know which students need specific treatment. In universities, AI can also be used as a discussion material between students and lecturers to train critical analysis skills. For example, a lecturer may ask students to answer a question using ChatGPT. Then, the class is asked to analyze ChatGPT's answers. That brings a new level of creativity. Discussing what is illogical about ChatGap's answers, for example, said Nizam. Also read, artificial intelligence, a tool or a threat? Open. Nizam believes that if the education system can fully adopt the role of AI, while still maintaining their analytical skills towards the subjects being taught, then science and ultimately humans will benefit greatly. Bringing humanity to an even higher level, to a more noble level, said Nizam. The concern over the involvement of AI in classrooms is not only a problem faced by Indonesia. The Department of Education in New York City, United States, recently reversed its own policy regarding the use of AI in classrooms. Days after OpenAI released ChatGap to the public in November 2022, the New York City Department of Education immediately banned the free use of ChatGap. ChatGap's capabilities in compiling essays and providing answers has raised concerns about misuse of this technology by students. We will also ensure that our students can utilize AI and be prepared for today's and future professions. There will be many new job opportunities that will arise through technological innovations, including AI or other innovations that we are not yet aware of, said Banks. Also read, visual speech. How much is your work exposed to artificial intelligence? Teacher welfare. According to UNIFA, the presence of AI further emphasizes the importance of improving the dignity of Indonesian teachers. The position of teachers, which is already being squeezed by AI, is then added with a great responsibility to become the main spearhead of efforts to maintain the reasoning and critical thinking skills of Indonesian children, but they are still faced with issues of welfare. The problems faced by teachers are intertwined. Besides having to catch up with this far-reaching AI, they also have to think about whether their welfare is guaranteed, whether their families can eat, said UNIFA. Increasing appreciation for teachers is important to attract high-quality, prospective teachers who can pursue knowledge in accordance with the changing times. This welfare is important because smart children will not be interested in becoming teachers, and this is important. We must not turn our backs on the development of the times, said UNIFA.